What's going on, family? Entertainer, the motivator, the educator, Lucky Murray, back with another Gamecock news update. And today I'm doing a reaction video. I'm reacting to the South Carolina latest practice that the Big Spur put out. I'm going to watch the video. I'm kind of going to give you my thoughts on it. And then we're going to talk about practice real quick, man. Before I go any further, man, if you like the content, man, please hit the video with the like. Also, subscribe to the channel. And also hit notification bell. And also share the video as well. I got kind of confused because I got kind of excited. But anyway, man, spring practice, the official spring practice game is on its way. And we've been chomping at the bit since the season ended with the firing of Will Muschamp, with the hiring Shane Beamer, his whole staff, with staff leaving to go to South Carolina, Alabama, which is Auburn, South Carolina West, I think that's what it was, or South or whatever. I don't know what you would classify as Alabama, but Auburn is an extension of the South Carolina program, having three coaches that formerly coached, two or three coaches. I'm not sure, I don't remember. After we lost a five-star quarterback, Gunnar Stockton, to Georgia, after our recruiting class hasn't been the best since we had coaching turnover, we've been chomping at the bit at practice. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go watch the clips real quick, analyze it, talk through it, give y'all some commentary, you know, and we're going to come back and we're going to kind of talk about practice. Man, so as you can see, guys, this is the practice situation going. And no music, guys. The reason why I cannot play the music is because I do not want to get a copyright strike. But as we can see right now, man, the players are warming up. And one thing I look at as practice, yes, practice. Al Iverson famously said practice. I look at is how the players are going. If you're hearing the coaches, they're coaching them up. They're dapping them up. Good thing that the players don't have masks on underneath their helmets. Last year, that was crazy. We didn't even know we was going to have a season. And to have the players, the technique, that's one thing I'm looking at, man. It's funny seeing the college guys practicing, and they're doing the same thing that, you know, the 8U guys that I help coach down here locally in Fountain Inn do, man, the running drills. And it's the technique, guys. You know, the coaches are really looking at technique. Guys who want it, guys who are going to compete. You see guys that are focused, man. Look at the running, man. The techniques. It's like you're seeing people give 100%. I know it's kind of hard to tell with a few clips of it. That's Nick Muse right there, number 9. So, and then you have, you know, just it's like a whole factory, guys. It's funny, man, watching these guys go, man. And the football team has so many different players, man. As you see them hitting the tackling dummies, you're looking for a technique. And that's one thing that I'm looking at. These guys have technique, well, at least a few seconds that I've seen so far. So you got guys hitting the sleds. You got the defensive linemen. I think that's D-line. You got the defensive side of the field, working, grinding. I don't like the walking right there, my man. You know what I'm saying? Get to your drill, get there, hitting the tackling dummy. You see the explosion. And the fine-tuning on the fundamentals. That's one thing I'm looking at right now. And I'm very excited about. As you can see, the defensive line coach is trying to get pressure. That's one position that a lot of people have been talking about that needs to be the anchor of our defense. So let's go back to it, man, and kind of give you everything that I thought. Yes, guys, it's only a 2-minute clip. It's not a long clip at all. They're not releasing whole practices. They're only releasing snippets of the practice. They kind of give the fans a little bit of, you know what I'm saying, a little aroma of football. So one thing that I'm hearing is that out of camp, like I said before, the Kerryon Joyner is probably going to be a playmaker this year. He's in the starting wide receiver rotation. As of right now, things could change from now until the fall camp. But in spring camp right now, the Kerryon Joyner is going to be the guy. E.J. Jenkins, excuse me, guys. Last video I did, I said E.J. Brown. I got him and Jason Brown mixed up. But Jenkins is playing is playing tight end. He's going to be the second string tight end, but 6'7", 250, I believe. That's going to be, man, him and Nick Muse, man. That's going to be a crazy combination. I think that they may have him also playing receiver as well. But we got options, man. That's what I'm looking at. It seemed like Jason Brown is not necessarily in the mix right now as far as playing either on the first or second team. As of right now, it is Luke Doty starting with the ones, and also Colton Gaither. He's the number 2 right now. Things can change, but he is his. I don't see Jason Brown. I don't know if he's hurt. I don't know if he's not getting the system down. And we gotta also remember that Jason Brown is a redshirt senior. So unless he really comes out of camp and really does damage, it is going to be hard for Jason Brown to take over the starting spot when you're looking at your future, and your future is going to be Luke Doty. That's what I believe, until we get a quarterback on campus that may or may not bring more to the table. I mean, it just really depends on Luke, man, and what he does. So I'm excited to see what he does. But right now, Luke Doty is perceivably the number 1 quarterback at South Carolina. A lot of people has been talking great, from coaches to players, even DeCarrion Joyner, who came in as a quarterback. He was 2019, 2018. I think when he came out, I think it was 18 or 19. I can't quite remember. He was the Mr. South Carolina at Fort Dorchester down there in Charleston. He talked about, man, Luke Doty's skill and mindset has always been the same. He's been a leader from day one, and I think that the team. The one thing about any football team is the fact that they need a guy that's going to be their leader. The quarterback is usually the leader because they're the more vocal, they're the more seen, and they get a lot of the credit. So a lot of guys gravitate to quarterbacks who is going to take the bull by the reins. But look here, man, I'm going to take you to the promised land. So that, man, and I'm also hearing a lot about the defensive line, man, that they have to be the anchor. And I think for our defensive back and our secondary to really do well, we're going to have pressure on at the defensive line spot. So it's looking like the defensive line spot, from what I'm hearing, is going to be much improved. A lot of people are saying that we may have been underdeveloped and undercoached from the previous regime. This year shouldn't be much better. So looking at practice, man, and looking at everything else, I'm thinking like, man, woo! You know what I'm saying? Like this is gonna be, like I said, I'm excited, man. I'm excited that the fans get to come back. I'm excited about the Gamecock Walk. I'm excited about new traditions. I'm excited about seeing our team be competitive again, right? We all know that South Carolina is not going to go to the national championship year one. If you think that they're going to jump from a 2-win team to a national championship contender, I don't know what you're smoking. Give that to me. We may need to trade something. I have no idea. But I truly believe that, man, this is going to be a great thing. So here's what I need you to do, man. What you thought about practice, man? Link me up in the comment section below. If you like me doing these videos, man, please hit the video below, man. I think I'm going to do a couple more reactions. Baseball, we're gonna hit that up real quick, you know what I'm saying? But let me know what you think about the comment section below. Again, it's the entertainer, the motivator, the educator. And please, don't forget all 3. Lucky Murray back with another Gamecock News update reaction video. And yes, I'm reacting to practice. Yes, people, practice. You know why? Because we don't have football until September. It is April, right? So we got to get all the information that we can. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. But until next time, people.